I feel like I could be Batman. I feel like you could be Batman. Anybody could be Batman. You just got to get the gadgets.
I'm close to God, and I was like, we had this house there, and there was like these devil statues, and I was like,
I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
Then North, she'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have security.
So Northwest is setting the internet on fire again with her latest transformation fake tattoos. A shiny grill, blue braids, a face full of faux piercings, and that bold, grown-up attitude. That's got everyone talking.
Amanda Bynes, what are they doing to that girl? Amanda Bynes Kardashian. Stop acting like this is normal. This girl is 12 with colored contacts, fake anime lashes, fake face tats, blue hair extensions, plus a blacked out girl. Like, come on, it comes to a point. Even the jewelry is frying me. Baby girl's 12 going on 29.
People online are losing their minds. Some calling it artistic. Others saying it's way too much for a 12-year-old to be pulling off in public. Kim Kardashian jumped in fast to defend her daughter, saying she's just letting North express herself and that it's harmless fun. But Kanye West? Oh, he's not having it one bit. He's been shouting from the rooftops that this is all part of some Hollywood initiation, claiming the Kardashians are trying to turn North into a full-blown industry puppet. He's been warning about this for years.
It's two things I said. Tell her security not finna be in between me and my kids. And also tell her don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on.
And now he's saying, this is exactly what I was talking about. Let's not forget, this isn't the first time Kanye's raised alarms. Remember when Kim first gave North her own TikTok at just 9 years old? Kanye completely lost it, saying the family was keeping him out of his kids' lives and exposing them to fame way too early. Now, with North's new image, it looks like the drama's only getting started. Back then, everyone was dragging Kanye, calling him controlling, unhinged, and paranoid. But now, people are starting to say, wait, maybe Ye wasn't so crazy after all. Because honestly, look around. TikTok's not just about cute dances or lip syncs anymore. It's a non-stop stream of adult content, unrealistic beauty standards, and kids being fed images they should never even be seeing.
Let me tell you something. This is something that Zayn denounced that I know for a fact. The game Angry Birds has a motion like this. And if you remember, girls are just not known for playing a lot of video games. This game was popular with girls. It was a scientific calculation that this set off a certain dopamine specifically in the female mind. What else go like this?
Tinder. What else?
Instagram.
Kanye was out here screaming about that years ago, warning everyone that these big media corporations are literally shaping the next generation's minds. Sure, Kanye had his wild moments, no doubt about that. Some of his rants went completely off the rails, but when you step back and really look at the bigger picture, he had a serious point. Every single time North posts something online, whether it's her outfit, those fake tattoos, or a lip sync with Kim, it turns into viral gold for the Kardashians empire. And that's exactly what Kanye's been yelling about from day one, that their kids are becoming tools for brand growth and online engagement.
I got you, Kale Honey. Let's talk about Kris Jenner's favorite secret weapon, the babies. Anytime there's a big scandal happening with this family, there's always an increase in kid content. And look, they have a lot of kids, they're always posting photos about them, but I mean, it's the amount of posts that always positively correlates to the amount of negative drama surrounding them. Let's take, for example, one Miss Kim Kardashian. So this is what her feed usually looks like. You know, she's selling Skims and perfume and doing fashion stuff, and you know, there's a bit of kid stuff, but this is the general vibe. But when she announced her divorce, her feed suddenly became all kids, all family-friendly type of stuff. And this went on for a couple weeks while the news around the divorce was at kind of its peak intensity. And then she went back to her regular scheduled programming of sexy stuff and peddling us her wares.
Because, let's be real, attention is the Kardashian family's currency. Kim, Kris, and the whole clan know exactly what they're doing. They don't just live in the spotlight, they manufacture it. Every scandal, every photo op, every leak. It's all part of a bigger marketing plan. Kris Jenner built this machine decades ago, and she knows controversy pays big. The formula's simple: stir up chaos, grab the headlines, and cash the checks.
Walk out again. Wait, look at this one, you guys. Mom was like, it looks great, take it off. And I'm like, I don't want my boobs out, you know? Kim, all you gotta do is lay there and look gorgeous, it's fine. You do.
And this right here is exactly why Kanye's been terrified about his kids being raised under the Kardashian roof. He's been shouting about it for years, and honestly, when you look back, it's chilling how accurate some of his warnings were. Remember that comment he dropped on Instagram that had everybody clutching their pearls? He said, "Don't let Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Porn destroyed my family, and I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let it happen to Northie in Chicago." Those words hit hard because they show just how deep his fear really runs. So now the big question is, what's really going on here? Is North just being a kid experimenting with style, or is she being molded into the next product of the Kardashian empire? Because if you've been watching closely, the pattern is hard to ignore. North is only 12, not even a full teenager yet, and somehow she's already treated like a grown celebrity. Every few weeks, she pops up online with a new viral look, and the media eats it up. Then the Kardashians quietly rake in the engagement, sponsorships, and headlines. And let's not forget how all this ties into that dark Balenciaga situation. Those disturbing campaign photos shook everyone. But when fans begged Kim to speak out and cut ties, she stayed silent for way too long. People started side-eyeing the whole family, saying they'll do anything for fame and fashion clout.
The Balenciaga thing, it was like, everyone was like, why aren't you speaking out? Why aren't you speaking out? And I'm like, wait, I'm not in this campaign. I don't know what's happening. Let me take a minute to research this. And then as soon as I saw what everyone was seeing on the internet and the reality of the situation, I completely spoke out and gave my thoughts on child, completely denounced it. But because I didn't say Balenciaga, that's it.
It's no wonder Kanye's been panicking. He's watching history repeat itself, and this time, it's happening to his own daughter. So it's not just North Kanye's been saying it from the start, it's the whole of Hollywood. The entire fashion and entertainment world has this weird obsession with pushing kids into the spotlight, dressing them up like grown adults, and calling it art or self-expression. It's honestly disturbing how normalized it's become. You can scroll through social media right now and see child stars being styled like runway models, while the grown-ups around them just smile for the cameras. Now, here we are in 2025, and Northwest is only 12 years old, but already looking like a mini Balenciaga ad. Like, seriously, how does Kim see that outfit and think, yeah, this is fine? Especially knowing the history behind those creepy masks and dark imagery that Balenciaga got dragged for. And what's even wilder, this photo of North in one of those masks wasn't even recent. It was taken back in 2022, when she was just 9. So you can't call it a phase. This has been building for years. The oversized fashion, the fake piercings, the tattoos, the grills. It's all too familiar. This isn't just one random kid being creative. It's the same eerie Hollywood pattern repeating itself, where kids are dressed up like they're twice their age and turned into content before they even know what's happening. Kanye might sound dramatic sometimes, but after seeing all this, it's hard to say he was wrong. Now, here's where things get really wild. The Illuminati talk. And listen, nobody's saying it's definitely real, but you can't lie. The symbolism around all this is way too on point to just brush off. On the surface, North's edgy look might seem like innocent preteen fashion, but when you line it up next to Hollywood's favorite aesthetics, the masks, the dark themes, the rebirth imagery, it starts to feel more like a staged transformation than just self-expression. Even if you don't believe in secret societies or rituals, there's something unsettling about the way this is playing out. Think about it. A 12-year-old being paraded through this massive public image shift, while millions of strangers online analyze every outfit, every pose, every hairstyle. It's a lot. And that's exactly what Kanye's been yelling about. He keeps saying that his daughter isn't just growing up, she's being publicly molded into something for the world to consume, one viral moment at a time. But of course, the internet is split. Some people are saying Kim's just being a modern mom who lets her daughter express herself, while others think she's gone way too far. And let's be honest, Kanye hasn't been the picture of perfection either. People love to remind everyone of his outbursts, his unpredictable behavior, and the chaos he's caused in public. Still, even with all that, a lot of folks are starting to admit, maybe, just maybe, he's been right about this part all along. So yeah, from one angle, you could say Kim's just letting North explore, dress up, and have fun like any other kid would. But here's the real reason so many fans are siding with Kanye right now. It's not about the fake tattoos, grills, or bold outfits. It's the exposure. North's not just playing dress up in her bedroom, she's doing it in front of millions of strangers who are analyzing her every move. Every post turns into a viral debate, and that's a lot for any child to handle. And that's exactly what Kanye's been trying to warn everyone about. He's been shouting for years that this generation of celebrity parents is turning their kids into walking brands before they even know who they are. It's not just fame, it's marketing, image building, and money making all wrapped up in childhood moments that should have stayed private.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
To Kanye, this isn't self-expression. It's exploitation with a pretty filter slapped on it. And now more and more people are starting to agree, saying North's childhood is slowly being traded for views, likes, and brand deals. It's sad, but it's also the harsh truth of growing up Kardashian style. It's starting to look like Kanye's been seeing the bigger picture all along. The corporations, social media platforms, and luxury brands, they're all part of this machine that turns kids into products before they've even hit their teenage years. And it's not just North. We've seen this same cycle over and over in Hollywood. Amanda Bynes, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Willow Smith, all of them were pushed into the spotlight too early, molded for fame, and then went through wild transformations once the pressure hit. Now North's giving off that same child star makeover energy, but this time, it's coming with the full Kardashian PR playbook and that eerie Balenciaga-inspired aesthetic. It doesn't just feel like a kid playing dress-up anymore. It looks like another Hollywood storyline in motion. The expensive outfits, the edgy photos, the media frenzy, it's like they're grooming her for the same fame path that's burned so many before her. And of course, Kim's been pushing back hard against all of this. She keeps saying she's super protective of her kids and that people are blowing things out of proportion. But let's be real, the receipts online tell a different story. A truly protective mom wouldn't keep using her kids for paparazzi walks, brand campaigns, and staged TikToks. Fans have even started speculating that Kim tips off the paparazzi herself, letting them know exactly when she and the kids are heading out. If that's true, then it's not just parenting. It's PR management disguised as motherhood. Gary Morgan, the former CEO of Splash News, straight up exposed Kim and confirmed what so many people have suspected for years. She's right in the middle of these so-called paparazzi setups. He revealed that Kim is known for staging photo ops of herself and her kids, making sure every shot comes out picture perfect and exactly how she wants it. Nothing's left to chance. It's all carefully orchestrated to control the narrative and keep that Kardashian image polished and profitable. And remember that viral clip from a few years back? The one where Kim was in a mall with North in Little Chicago? It still gives people chills. You could clearly see Chicago getting overwhelmed. Poor thing. Fans screaming, cameras flashing, total chaos everywhere. Instead of calming her down or protecting her from the madness, Kim sits her on her lap and literally turns her toward the crowd, like she's showing her off. It looked more like a photo op than a family moment. Then, when they were seen leaving the mall, it was the same story all over again. Kim walking at the perfect angle, making sure the paparazzi had the best shots of her and her daughters. People online couldn't help but point out how staged the whole thing looked. And yeah, sure, Kim can't exactly stop fans from snapping pictures in public, but let's be honest, you don't see other celebs parading their kids in front of flashing cameras like that. Most famous parents go out of their way to shield their kids from that chaos, while Kim seems to lean right into it like it's part of the brand. It's honestly wild when you sit back and think about it all. Have you noticed how Kim and her sisters constantly feature their daughters in their thirst trap photos or brand posts? It's like the kids are props in every carefully curated photo shoot, used to soften the image or make it family-friendly, while still chasing likes and clicks. Some people say we're overanalyzing it. But come on, when you dig deeper into the history of Hollywood and all the shady stuff that's been exposed over the years, it's hard not to feel uneasy about it. There's a long pattern here, and it's starting to look a little too deliberate. We've seen how fame eats people alive, and now it feels like the same machine is gearing up for the next generation. The Kardashians built an empire out of controlling public perception, and now even their kids are caught in the spotlight before they've had a chance to just be kids. Whether it's intentional or not, it's definitely raising eyebrows, and a lot of people are questioning where the line should be drawn. But now, I want to hear what you think. Is North just a 12-year-old experimenting with style? Or is there something way deeper and darker going on behind the scenes? Was Kanye right to call it out? Or is he just not the right person to deliver the message? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.